Welcome to Hillcrest Country Club in Lincoln, Nebraska, where so many trees and difficult greens can make you want more than just one mulligan.
I don't think that's hard enough either. Oh, is it gonna sit? No.
Oh my goodness.
Dylan.
Today's guest, Jennifer, runs 7 businesses, can read Braille, and drops so many truth bombs.
You know, it really takes assessment of the situation and then sometimes finding little wins. Like, you don't have to bomb it 250 yards. Like, let's just start to get it straight.
Plus, she even ran a cat hotel.
So I had a cat hotel called the Cat's Pajamas.
Sit back, get your notepad, and enjoy this episode of Mulligan Mike. Turn. Nice. All right, we are out at the Hillcrest Country Club in Lincoln, Nebraska. Beautiful course. We just hit the range. Something unique about the range, they have training aids on there. They actually have what each flag is marked for the yardage. So I thought that was really cool. But speaking of cool things, question number 1. Hole 1, question 1. If we tee off way back in your childhood, what kind of kid were you? And would your younger version have believed you'd be one day running 7 businesses?
I think I was very stubborn, and I still am, so that's no change. But I had parents that were pretty strict, so I also wanted to please them and be compliant. So I got good grades and all this stuff. I figured I would take a safe route, which is how I got a degree in education. Like, that was the safe route. Yeah. That was the backup plan. But my parents were both self-employed, so I'm not real, like, they had normal jobs, and then in addition to those normal jobs had additional, like, jobs that they were self-employed for. So I'm not surprised that it ended up that way, just so many. I didn't think I'd be a serial entrepreneur. I thought I'd do something and stick with it. Yeah. Because in the 70s and 80s, that's what people did. They stayed with a company for 20, 30 years. So I thought that, I think as a kid, I thought that's what I would do too. But I also knew, like, I wanted to make a promise that I would have a new career every 10 years. And so, and I have done that. I've kept that promise to myself. So although you think it might go a certain way because you're going to settle for that, I made myself not settle.
Hole number 1 at Hillcrest. This is a par 5, 467 yards. Pretty straightforward. We're going to hit a little driver out there, and then Jennifer's going to go up to her tee box and then smoke her driver. Oh my goodness.
356.
356. We got this. So these are going to be a big advantage for us. So she's going to poke one out there, hopefully not land in the sand trap.
All right, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's not an advantage. If my drive goes or your drive ever, then the women's tees are placed appropriately.
Ah.
So I don't let anybody say it's an advantage. It's like leveling the playing field, because, you know, my arm muscles are not as big as yours.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, yours should not go where mine just went.
No, it can't go behind me.
Nice, right in the middle of the fairway there.
Yep.
Good shot. All right, a little uphill, got about 202 to the front here. What do you have in hand?
5 hybrid.
5 hybrid.
Hit the ground.
Runner there. It's right over there. Nothing like the first hole being a par 5, and then you have to hit a big drive, and then you got a long iron to go into it. All right, I got a little 6. On the right side.
Yeah, I had a little spin there.
Yeah, I got a little thin on that one. Came up on Jennifer's ball here. Mine was just over there with 2 bunkers in play. She only has the 1 bunker kind of right at it. We're gonna be about 88 yards to the pin here. You have a little pitching wedge?
No, I have a 9.
9, okay. Mm-hmm. Nice, turn a little right. Should be putting. Oh, a little long.
A little long.
Just bounce right there. All right, I got a little 52. It's gonna go right at it, maybe a little to the left. Ooh, way behind it. All right, we're using yours again. Jennifer's here. She's got a nice little left to righter, maybe just a little bit. sit right there.
Slow down. Okay, this green is always super fast.
Okay,
So
it's good to know. Try to get one up a little bit to the left.
oh, that looks super good.
Hit it, hit it. Oh, Jennifer's gonna tap this in for a par. It's pretty straightforward.
Oh,
Ooh.
nope.
I did the same thing.
The wood chopper in the background is hilarious. There we go.
Hole 2, question 2, a guest star, wood chopper over there, so I apologize. You spent 25 years teaching students who are blind or visually impaired. Can you share a moment from that chapter that still shapes how you lead today?
I had some incredible students. I had 8 Braille students, which is a lot for a teacher. Usually a community doesn't have that much, but because I taught in several different districts, I was able to have more Braille readers or dual readers, which is Braille and large print together to see which one was efficient. But I had to show some real tough love in some of those things. And I feel like it paid off for me. Like, life's hard for everybody, not just you. We're going to get through hard things. We're going to do algebra. We're going to do anatomy. We're going to do chemistry. We're going to do, the field trip. I did welding with a student.
Wow.
Yeah, with a blind student. So there were things there that I have brought with me.
Yeah.
And some of that is really hard conversations and real emotional talk.
Yeah.
Those kids and those families are constantly grieving over different things. You get to a milestone and you realize your kid's not going to drive or be independent or date probably. And to help those families through that, but then also be like, it's going to be good. Like, we're making them, life's hard. We're making them resilient. We're making them know how to do things the hard way so that when it comes easy, they're grateful. And I coach that same way. Yeah. From those wins. If you can do it with a young person, you can definitely do it with a business owner. Yeah.
It's very well put. I feel like business owners might be a little bit harder because they're more stubborn. And
they just really are independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them are stubborn, but some of them are just really independent. Like, they're like, I want to do it this way because it's different than everybody else. And it's, if we prepare ourselves for hard times and I come in and I speak truth, it's so much easier to face the facts when you know someone's speaking truth than someone who wants to keep their job or get a raise or wants to get something from you. Because then we can move forward knowing what we need to tackle than what we don't. And there's always a way. You just got to figure out the way. That's the fun part for the entrepreneur. Yeah.
Very well put.
Hole 2, 437 yards, straight forward. Don't get in the trees.
I think you're not supposed to mention anything that there's even trees on the course.
That's all there is here at Hillcrest.
Yeah, it's one of the tougher courses, I feel like, because of the trees. We're gonna hit a nice drive here. We're gonna give her something to look at for hers. Nice swing, good contact. A little low, but stay right there. Just right past the shadow there, that'll work. Another low burner. Right down the middle.
Should bounce. Good.
We have a stick underneath our cart that is bugging Jennifer. And she got it. All right, back to the shots. We have 157, it said, to the front. We got our 150 marker right there.
We do want to be short, and this green runs really fast.
Does
I've
it?
gone over it many times, but
Oh, it seems like 8's gonna be
I'm
the
using a
play.
5,
Okay.
and I only use this club to get out of rough, so we'll just see how this goes. But
Just
we're in a
imagine
scramble.
you're in the rough.
Yeah.
A little hook
Not
over
good.
there. There, it just wanted to be in the rough, I think. So now it's just
I
in the
mentioned
rough.
it.
Golf's one of those weird things that if you just mention something one time, it'll have a way of doing it. That too short? Run for me. Run up there. Keep going. Probably gonna be about 30 yards short. We're up on my ball here. We got about 34 to the front. Ooh, should be solid.
Too long.
Sit.
It's actually not too bad.
So you have to land it pretty much there in the rough, huh?
Yes, and then let it roll up.
Is that too short?
Roll, roll, roll.
Oh, I saw where you landed yours, so I was like, I'll land it a couple feet behind. While we're putting. On my ball here, pretty straightforward putt it kind of looks like.
Gotta hit it harder.
Did not go right at it. That came out real weird.
All right, good finish.
Hole 3, question 3. Your 30th,
Yeah.
Your 30th birthday was a turning point. Paint the picture of that morning, what happened, and what was going through your mind.
Well, I don't want to bash my school district because it's not a bad school district, but I had a preemie baby in the spring. School started on my birthday, August 18th, for teachers, not for kids, but for teachers. And I'd kind of taken my baby to daycare for a couple of hours, a couple of days earlier. And then I knew like I had to drop him off, my firstborn, to daycare for 10 hours to go do teacher in-service days. And I knew it was a job I couldn't be good at because my caseload, being a teacher of blind visually impaired, we were 3 full-time teachers short. We only had 8 teachers. So we got paid extra because we had no plan time during the day because we had to see kids. I had 9 schools and 4 daycares that I had to get to not every week, but about every other week.
Yeah.
So, and one Braille reader in the 5th grade that I'd spend 10 hours a week with, who I adored. But I just knew I couldn't be good at that job, pushing that much and doing that much stuff. I just wouldn't be good for the students or the parents or the teachers that I was working with. And I really want to be excellent, like it's almost perfectionism. All it is perfectionism. Let's just call it what it is.
I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be excellent, and I just knew I couldn't. And I've always wanted to be. Teaching has always been a backup plan, and so I just wanted to be excellent. So I went and I tried to make it work. Like I tried to. My husband and I needed my income. He took a big pay cut to come back to Lincoln. We just moved from San Diego. Like we had so many things going on in our life at that time, and I cried for like 2 weeks. And some people were like, it's postpartum. And I was like, well, I had the baby 15 weeks ago, so I don't think so. But it really set a catalyst for change. And that is one of those moments that you're just like, I can't do this. I can't work for an entity that pays me by years in education, not by how good I am. I can't work for an entity that overworks me and overworks all my colleagues. And we can never be good for who we need to be good for. And I want to build something different. So I started my 3rd business in October of that year, 2003.
Which was?
A Pause for Paws, pet sitting and dog walking. Yes.
It worked at 3rd hole, 30th, 3rd business.
Yeah.
It's like I planned that. No,
You did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hole 3, 225, par 3. I'm gonna try to take up the left side, Jennifer says, and then she's gonna roll right into the hole. She promised, right?
Yes.
Too far left.
It might work. No, nope, looked like it just stuck there.
195.
It's really long women's par 3, and I have my 7, I don't know, wood,
7
hybrid,
wood?
whatever it is, 7 wood.
Looks like a wood.
No,
Gonna
I
join
went
me.
further left than you.
Cart golf. Yep,
I
just
think
right.
I'm in the pine needles.
Right where I'm at over there. Both of our balls. 1, 2. But mine's further, so we're gonna use mine. Just need the ego boost. Jennifer's gonna hit that awesome shot. It does look like, I really don't know. Where do you want to end up at?
I'm going to try to bounce it once on the
The fringe?
fringe, once on the green, and
Then it
then
should roll.
hopefully not roll over.
So does that go downhill at the moment, like halfway through?
It might. There's probably a little ridge there, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It's hard
I
to
don't
tell
know.
the coloring.
Unfortunately, I golf a lot with my husband, and he just tells me, like, don't do this or do that.
Oh, go.
2 bounces on the fringe, but
What a shot. Look at that.
oh, roll.
Turn the other way. Go that way now.
It's
That
still
works.
super close.
Yeah. Coming up on our first par putts that are pretty close. We've had a couple of these like this, but this is gonna be the first one that goes in,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
You gonna drain it? I'm not even gonna have to putt?
Well, that's how I like scrambles, right? When you don't have to make your partner's putt.
Yes.
Or I don't have to putt because someone knocks it in. Yeah. So I think removing the stick makes it twice as big
Okay.
because you're not cutting it in half.
I'll be honest, all I'm looking at is that giant sand trap behind.
No. Well, I'm not going there. Promise. Ugh, I thought it would break. Did not. So now you've got your work cut out for you. It was up here
Fast.
though. Not meant to be. 3 bogeys.
Lipped out.
Hole 4, question 4. Most people pick one career path. You ran 2 side by side for decades. What kept you grinding through that long round without burning out? I really get motivated by setting and reaching goals and setting goals that are just outside my reach. And I'm just been told over and over I'm highly driven. So the business was always like a thing that I wanted to do to grow it bigger, to grow it better, to get more employees, to give them great jobs or great opportunities. And then the teaching was always like the backup plan. But I got out of teaching in 2008, like completely out. And then a school district called, a small school district called and said, we have a blind student, needs Braille. I heard you have this degree. Will you please come back into teaching? And God gave me that gift, that opportunity. My master's was paid for on a grant because there's a shortage of those teachers. Yeah. And it's really hard to say no when you have the skills and ability. So although in 2008, 2009, my goal was to be completely in my businesses, God said, not yet. You have this child and this family that need you in this district. And then that really blew up. And then I started getting, like, I heard you only have one Braille kid. Can you take another Braille kid in another district? So at one point, I think I was doing 6 districts, not LPS or OPS, but 6 small districts around Lincoln. And so I had to find a way for someone to run my business for me while I went and did what I really thought was God's work. So when you know you're doing what God put you there to do in a way that only you can do it, that's motivation enough, right?
Yeah.
And then you still prioritize like wife, family, church, extended family, vacations. Like I just felt like I'm self-employed for real now with the school districts and with my business. And I should be able to have freedom of choice to do what I need to when I need to do it, but yet still do God's work. And there's no more motivation than that.
Yeah.
And then it just like, you look back and you're like, how did I do that for 2 decades? I have no, I don't know. But daily, on the daily, you just know you're doing something bigger than you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, hole 4 is going to be a par 5, 570 yards. Those bunkers, it looks like it's about 240 to carry them. So I'm going to try to keep it a little left and maybe cut it in there. Cut. There we go.
Out there in the middle, just left of that, or just
Yep.
right of the left bunker. Nice job.
One of the hit. Jennifer's tee here, she's going to hit it 500 yards, and we're going to have an albatross putt.
Oh,
those
sand
bunkers.
coming into play. Oh, no, I
just right
cleared it.
over it.
Cleared the sand.
Right over the bunkers in the rough there. Coming up on my ball here. We'll get about 270 to the green. A little uphill then downhill. I think it's pretty straight, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oh. Not happy, but rolled out of sight.
Not too bad. All right, I'm gonna try to smoke a 3-wood. I'm guessing it's gonna run like crazy, so. It should be fine, right?
Oh, that looked great. Yeah. Should
Okay.
be up on the right side, but still in the fairway.
Nice, that'll work. All right, got a little bit of 46. Another front pin. That could be really good. Get up there. Get in. Get in.
Oh,
Nice
that was.
shot.
I'm happy with that.
Look
That
at
was great.
that.
Okay, now you get
Yeah,
inside
that
of it.
Those are high hopes there. That was a hell of a shot. Ah, I put it too high. We got a birdie putt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, be good. Oh.
Always to the right. I gotta correct it.
Just
It's always
on
to the right.
top side. You do.
Video evidence now. It's always
Everything's
to the
always
right.
to the right.
All right, start looking left.
To be the birdie putt, so it is going to unlock additional questions for us. We'll do those in the cart once I drain this. Additional questions are going to be rapid style, this or this. So it should be a fun one.
Drop. Oh, no rapid questions.
All right, hole 5 is going to be a par 4, 358, which means our 5th question, we'd missed our extra questions, unfortunately. But hole 5, you built 7 businesses. What's the one that either taught you the most, made you laugh the hardest, or surprised you the most?
The cat hotel. So I had a cat hotel called the Cat's Pajamas. It was the 3rd cat hotel in the country. There was one called the Best Cat House of Pasadena in California.
Okay.
And there was one in Connecticut called like Captain Cats or something. And I called both those owners to get information from them on how to do this. Couldn't find anywhere else that only had cats. Lots of kennels. Where's the siren?
I don't know, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be right beside him. There's probably a cat stuck in the hotel.
Only is a cat in a tree or something. Yeah. So cat only. I knew it would work. I'd had a pet sitting business since 1999, 4 years in San Diego, and then in Lincoln since 2003. This was a need for the community, and started that. Laughed the most, cried the most, fought the most, but we expanded 4 times in 3 years. That's how it was. Like, I gave it 5 years to get profitable. It was profitable in 2. And so it was just something that I knew in my gut. It was really hard to make a business plan and to get an SBA loan because there was no research, no information, but probably learned the most from that experience because I went through all the hoops that you had to go through in the right way. Everything else I'd started at that point was like, give me $1,000, I'll get business cards and insurance and we'll go. This was a brick and mortar. I really had to plan, had to have the restoration of the building and jump through like the inspectors for dog kennels. They're like, but this isn't for dogs. Like, why do you have carpet in here? I'm like, it's for cats. Federal rule says we can. Like, navigating all of that stuff. So, and it was the most fun. And I sold it in 2016. So, and it's still running in Lincoln today, called the Cat's Pajamas.
Nice.
So, yeah.
What was the best cat name that you had?
Lots of buddies. Lots of
Buddies?
Miss Kitties or Mr. Kitties.
Oh,
But let me think on the best one.
okay. Oh, not good. Go through there. Taking a shortcut. Well, Jennifer, she's got 275 straight away. Looks like a bunker there on the right. Everything's kind of tucked away. We're looking for something in the fairway because it looks like I'm going to have some tree trouble on the left.
Oh, went off the
Sit right
toe.
there.
We'll use yours.
It'll be right over there. All right, we came on mine just over the fairway here. Hers is going to be right back there, but we had this little tree in front of us. And this is a shot we're looking at from this one. So there's the ball. The flag's going to be just right there. So a lot more inviting of a shot. So we're going to go play this one. Are you thankful we're not walking?
What's that?
Are you thankful we're not walking?
Oh yeah, I walked to get in shape. I just got back from Sweden,
Oh, nice.
and I walked 2 or 3 times a week. And then when I got back, I'm like, no, I'm doing all cart.
Do not
I had
blame
to walk
you.
to get in shape.
This is a time where golf needs to look a lot like football, and you can go right in between those posts.
Oh, but I'm not going to clear the rough. This
Those
is
posts.
thick. Just don't have the strength.
This is thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can maybe go up.
I'm gonna go right at it. Maybe a little bit to the right of it, just to be safe. Oh.
Oh, caught the tree a little bit.
Oh, that should be
In the
fine.
middle, right at the cart signs.
Yep, that'll be fine. That was a good miss. All right, roping my ball here. We have roughly 50 yards. Looks like we're probably gonna wanna land it 45 yards and kind of let it roll. Does look like the green goes left to right. What do you got?
Wedge.
A little wedge. Okay, a little bit on the right. This should sit.
Rolling.
Nice. Good shot.
Get up.
Oh, get up. Great shot. Left us with probably 15-footer.
Do you want to catch the scan code?
Oh yeah, there's a little QR code on this thing. Don't know what it goes to, but somebody will have to scan it, let me know. So we had a storm in Lincoln. It was really bad, cut down a bunch of trees. So we have these gentlemen over here just working away, clearing them up, chopping some firewood. So it makes our putt very interesting. It's a little left to right. Turn, 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 turn. Nice.
For par.
For par.
Hole 6, you've got skills most business leaders don't, like reading Braille. What's another hidden skill or experience that you're teaching that surprises people in your business world the most?
That I teach. I mean, that's really it. I've gone through Gallup Strengths and I've asked some people, you know, what's my superpower, and it's that I teach.
You teach?
And so I build curriculums instead of business plans, and I'm really good at breaking down a concept with analogy or with examples in a way that someone can learn it. I also just read like crazy, and I never read fiction. I always read nonfiction, usually business books, but I think it's that I teach. I've been told that over and over again. Like I break things down into 3 easy steps or 5 easy steps, and then people are like, oh, I thought it was so much more complicated, but it's not. And so you're just teaching. I really use my teaching skills to teach adults so that it sticks in their head, and I tie it back to their previous knowledge. And that's what a teacher does. And it's different than a business coach, because a business coach doesn't have the methodology that a teacher would from being in the classroom.
I feel like the keep it stupid simple is one of the best quotes. And then I know there's a movie, it's like, okay, now tell me if I was 5. That line my wife uses all the time when I try to talk business stuff with her, and she goes, okay, now tell me I'm 5 now, and then you have to like simplify it for her, because not a lot of people understand your language or your slang,
the jargon,
or it's like have your same experiences and stuff. I could be like, okay, you want to hit a fade here, and you're just like, I don't remember which way fade is, which is like somebody that calls, be like, oh, I know exactly what to do, my hands need to be in this position, so on and so forth. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's I feel like sometimes I go too far to condescending, and so you really got to watch that, you know. But then, sometimes I laugh inappropriately. But I really try to just I want to teach you this once, maybe twice, and so you have it, and so you can recall it, so that you can use it. Nice. And that's my goal every conversation I'm going into. Yeah.
Very cool.
All right, so we're on hole 6, par 4, 337 yards. It says so flag right here. Looks like we just want to hit a nice little one in, and the pressure is automatically on right now because we have this person watching. So we're gonna go ahead and tee one off first.
Those people over there.
She made the smart move by going forward a little bit first before, so that was key. So we'll hit a nice shot here.
Down the middle, nice job.
Right down the middle.
I got really high.
I know, I wanted to get under that one.
Right down in the middle, nice
right
job.
Down the middle, that'll work. A little right, hit a tree.
I need to step closer to the ball.
Okay, you get the tree. I didn't see it land though. You got my ball here, 161, looks like its pin is backed, tucked in the left side of the green, which is be fine. We're uphill just a little bit, so I'm guessing it plays more like 170. You got a 7?
I got a 7.
Nice, trusty 7 wood. I've heard a lot about those, so I need to get one.
No, not working today though.
That's not going to convince me.
No, it's not working today.
All right, not 7 wood, but a 7 iron. Oh no. Bad swing, bad contact.
So we get 1 mulligan for every 9 holes, and this is going to be our mulligan.
Yeah, we got 2 really great shots there, but we're not going to use those. Cut. Cut.
Oh.
Where's my cut? Ooh,
I think it went over. To go over that
long.
bunker?
Huh?
It went over that bunker?
Yeah, but that's a lot better than the other shot.
Yes. We can get there from there. Yep.
All right, we have Jennifer's mulligan here. Remember guys, in life you can take your mulligans. It's not a bad thing.
I did it again. I'm gonna blame it on golfing in the morning.
Found her over here. We did hit the bunker.
And unfortunately, it's our best shot.
I know. It looks like a pretty nice little inviting bunker shot. It went unplugged, so that's nice. So it literally hit that and it bounced aside. It's gonna be a little hard position to stand there though.
Oh shoot.
That's all right, we're out of the sand.
We are. There you go.
Let's go try to throw it up on this ledge. Oh, you're supposed to go a little higher. So we got this big ledge in front of me. That's probably about 1 foot high. Oh, it does not break as much.
Hole 7, question 7. You talk a lot about occupational freedom. What does that mean to you, and why do you think most people will never find it?
What it means to me is that you have the choice to move jobs, at a job, work more, love your job, go to a company with great culture for you. Every company has a different culture, whether they state it or not, and it doesn't fit for everybody. So I want everyone to find the job. We all have to have it. We have to have money. But I want people to find the job where they can really use their strengths, whether that's Gallup strengths or just their talents, and that they're very comfortable. We do better work and we're happier at home if we're comfortable at work.
Yeah.
And if we have to spend 40 to 50 hours there, let's make it the best 40 to 50 we can. So I want people to have the freedom to go. And you can't do that if you're barely scraping by or surviving your personal life or even surviving at work. You don't have the mindset that you feel like you have options. But in this country, we have all kinds of options. So I want to help people get a company they love, a job they love, and feel like they're really contributing in a way that they couldn't at somewhere that's strangling them.
Curious, how do you balance the option of doing your hobby as your job versus just doing something you enjoy and not your hobby, so that way your hobby's not ruined because it's your work?
You know, if you love coaching t-ball and you want to find a job that allows you to coach t-ball. T-ball's never going to pay the bills. Yeah. And so find a job that gives you the means that allows you to do what you love to do. That's also occupational freedom. It's like, I love doing puzzles. It's never going to pay me. I could win puzzle contests and it's not going to pay me, you know? Yeah. And so, but I have the freedom to go home on an afternoon when I've just like beat or a mental health day and do a puzzle, because I have, well, I'm my own boss, but I have people that I work with that are understanding in that way. And I only work with people that have a culture that allows that to happen. I'm also really, really results focused, profit focused, but I just feel like there's too many people stuck that hate Monday morning or hate Friday night because they got to go bartend or something. Like, go find something that you can really do. And so I don't see that as a struggle as much. I feel like do what you find a way to make it work. And in this country, the options are unlimited, especially with online, internet now.
YouTube.
Everything is just, if you have a passion for it, or if you have the desire to do something, find a way that makes it so you can do that.
Nice. Very well.
Hole 7, par 4, 388 yards. Gonna put a good one on there and put in the fairway for Jennifer to go after it. Get a nice swing here.
We used our mulligan already.
I know. Coming on Jennifer's tee box here. We're definitely using her tee shot. Mine went like it did on the first one. I really came down on it instead of up on it. Unfortunately, it made a nice little divot an inch in front of the ball. But it happens. And we did use our mulligan. Nice. All right, just gotta be right over there on that side. Good tee shot. You're out there and you're forward.
Yeah.
It's more than I can say.
And not in sand.
Not in sand. All right, we're up on Jennifer's here. We got about 158, it says, to the middle. Tree chopper on the right there, so you really need to cut it in. Ooh, nice shot. Run. You almost got that bird.
I did almost get that bird. You go pretty left.
That bird barely flew over right in time. I have an 8. I'm gonna try to hit a cut. I've not been cutting it, but I'm gonna try to hit a cut. Cut.
Oh, I think the rough messed that up.
Hit the tree. We came back.
Too hard. It's gonna roll. Kind of slowed down though.
Just ran it past.
We're going downhill. I think left to right. What do you see?
I see right to left.
Right to left?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll just go right for it.
Because everything kind of looks like it runs away from the hole. Oh!
I've had so many of those today.
Nope. Just stop right there. That'll work. Oh my goodness.
That means my pressure's on.
All right, this bogey putt.
What a shame, it's also a bogey.
Hole 8, question 8. Let's give you the tee box. For anyone feeling stuck in their business or career, how can vision education help them bring them back into their fairway?
You know, it really takes assessment of the situation and then sometimes finding little wins. Like, you don't have to bomb it 250 yards. Like, let's just start to get it straight.
Yeah.
Let's just start to get it so it rolls a little bit. Let's just start to, like, if you're really stuck, any kind of a win is a good win. And often entrepreneurs can't see the forest for the trees. Like, they don't see the little wins. They just see they're not getting $1 million or a big account or whatever. So I try to, like, show little wins with their team, little wins with themselves, little wins that they're doing, and come in really positively. And then we look at things from a objective point of view as much as we can and say, where else can we win? People call it what, low-hanging fruit, right? Like, let's gather up as much as that as we can, and then let's make it bigger and bigger. Because when we've practiced getting good at little things, we can do big things, but sometimes we're just so stuck that we don't even see the little things. Yeah. So I had a friend of mine that went through a really hard time in her life. Her father-in-law was actually murdered, and her whole life was upset, and she went home one day and organized the junk drawer. And she runs $1 million company, multi-million-dollar company to this day. It's all she could do. She's like, I needed a win today, and so I organized my junk drawer. And sometimes we have to start with the junk drawer and just get it organized. And then we can go on to bigger, bigger, bigger things. And so when a business owner is really stuck and contacts me, I try to get those little wins. 1 more hour of sleep a night. 1 less yes to say something to, 1 more no. Let's say no to some things. Let's get a little space on our calendar. Let's get a little smile here, or a kudos there, or a reward here, and move and build on those little things. So it doesn't need to be a bomb. It can be a tee box on a par 3.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah.
Where do you use the golf buns?
All right, look at this. We're gonna highlight Corey here. Got a hole-in-one on June 22nd, 2025.
Yeah. 2 other people
Not
since
that
then.
long ago. Today is, what, August? So yeah, pretty good.
No, here we go. My friend Andrew got a hole-in-one after him, and then my friend Wade got a hole-in-one after him.
Jeez.
So Andrew's not even going to get to see his name up there, because since
Because
then
somebody
Wade has
else
got
has.
it. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we're gonna change that here. They hit a 9-iron.
Andrew used a 3-wood,
Oh,
and he's proud of it.
a
Yeah.
3-wood hole-in-one.
It was in the paper even.
Nice. All right, like we said before, hole 8 is a par 3. It is 170 to the middle. I have an 8. I'm gonna go.
You're going to want to stay right. Do you see that? Because it goes way
that ledge
downhill
just
on the
goes
left.
way down. I'm gonna go right at it then. Been hitting it straight today, so this one should go also straight. Pushed it a little bit. I hit a tree.
You did. Welcome to Hillcrest.
The home of the tree. All right, we're in Jennifer's box here. So I hit that tree right there. It fell right underneath it. So I guess better or worse than being in the sand, who knows? What do you have here?
5-iron.
5-iron. Looks like we're playing about 140, it says to the middle. Oh, be good. Give it right bounce.
It's going to go left.
Oh,
We're on the green.
right down there.
All right, well,
Putting. Long putt.
long uphill putt.
It'll make an interesting birdie for sure.
It'd be one.
All right, we have a monster of a putt. There's a hill. See if it makes it up.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Well, I feel like the pin's right at the top, so it's hard to go past. Not hard enough.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was gonna be too hard.
Okay. You're right by me.
But I'm closer.
You are.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
this is for par.
So what you're telling me on this hole, you have to hit a hole in one to actually have a scoreable putt.
Mostly, yes. I've gotten a
Jeez.
birdie, but yes. I don't think that's hard enough either. Oh, is it going to sit? No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dylan.
Start here.
All right,
And there.
Hillcrest. This is what you got.
Hey, we're up.
We're up and still on the green, not on the fringe.
Nice.
Awesome.
For those of you that can't see, look how much she's going to be walking up here. Like
It
this
is.
I don't
It's
know
what,
if the
probably
video
5
does
feet?
it justice or not, but yeah, that's got to be a 5-foot little hill in the middle of this. Like that's insane. If you would have had the putt the opposite way and go down this, you're off and you're probably in the rough. Well, this will go down as one of the hardest par 3s that I've played,
And the most hole-in-one par 3s.
which is freaking wild. There we
Nice.
go. Hole 9, question 9. If you could go back and re-tee your mulligan shot, life, business, personal, however you want to answer this, what would your mulligan be and why?
I don't know. I try to think like I've learned so much. I've had to go through hard times because this is what got me here. This is what got me stubborn. This is what got me forward. There's been some really hurtful moments lately in my life. So I think if I could do mulligans, maybe not one, but just take a more positive, grateful attitude into every day. Like I can go dark real quick and stay dark for a while. And so I think if I could go back and tell myself to do something, it was like, you don't really have problems. Like just be grateful and thankful, because that would change a lot of the situations that ended up bad for me. Like I sometimes want to completely burn a bridge, even though it's just a little flame on it and you could put it out and make it better. I like just gonna blow that up.
Yeah.
And so there's not one moment, but there's just like, just be thankful, just be grateful, just go in positively. That would be the mulligan. And it's so hard because you have to do it every day. There's a couple of things that I try to have go through my head. Don't react, respond. And then I get to respond my way. I can't predict what they're gonna do. Like I get to respond in the chaos. I can only control what I can do, and I need to bring my best me. It's really hard to do that all the time every day though.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the last couple of years looking back, I'm like, if I could have been more grateful and more thankful and more positive, like things would have ended up differently and better. But now I take those lessons forward. So would I give up those lessons?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, you are a Saints fan, so.
Yes. Hole 9, it's a par 4. Really should be a par 5.
Yeah.
Super
400
long
yards.
hole. Really long hole for women, but also for men.
It's a good hole to hit a good shot. There's my
Looks
cut.
Pretty good. Went a little right. I think you're by between the 100 and 150 marker
Nice.
towards that tree.
All right, some more tree trouble. Look at all of that tree that just came down and they're fixing right there. That is insane. That's over half of the tree.
Yeah.
I will say, I think a majority of it, we had a very, very wet summer. So I think with a lot of the soil being very wet and the big winds that we had, I think I heard the fastest was 80 mile-hour wind. It just takes off a bunch of
The
trees.
airport had 91.
91
and
there?
140 at Blair.
Wow,
Yeah, I saw that the day after. Yeah,
that's wild.
140 miles an hour.
All right, we got our last tee shot here. I smoked one, she's gonna smoke one too. Nice, right down the middle.
It'll bounce a ways.
Yep, nice shot.
Good.
Where was that at this round?
Well, I hit it a couple. I started that way.
All right, we got 156, it says to the middle. Jennifer just said it's in the back of there. She said it kind of goes up like a little roller coaster. So, you know, my son did a roller coaster for the first time in his life. I have never seen somebody more terrified.
Oh, yeah?
And the person didn't stop the ride or anything. Yeah, he's 3. He just turned 3, but he's a tall 3. So, like, he fits on, like, height-wise, a lot of the rides.
Yeah.
Like 5-year-olds fit. And he is not ready for that. He wanted to do it, so we gave him the benefit of doing it, and now he does not want to ever get on that again.
Oh, isn't that painful as a parent? You're like, guess I pushed it.
I know, but it was his idea.
There we go.
Nice.
That's how you're supposed to hit your woods. I'm off
And
to
do
the
your
right.
favorite chip shot.
I set myself up for success.
Yeah, you know exactly what you're hitting there.
I know what I'm good at. Oh, you're a little to the right
now
too.
I hit my cut. Cart golf.
It is.
Oh, get a little right.
Shoot.
Ooh.
All right, too long. You're gonna have to make it short.
Nope, I did the same.
Oh,
And,
bummer.
I just wanted one more foot over.
Yeah.
All right, we got a putt in the rough here. Go, ball, go. Go, 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 turn.
That's
Nice
pretty
shot, you
good.
wanna mark that?
Whoo, yes,
Go.
yes, yes.
Turn. Oh, that was close. That'll be a good tap in. Good last chip. I'm gonna let Jennifer finish this one out.
Probably club choice there. I'm just gonna use your ball.
Yep.
Might be a curse or not. But they say consistently do what you always do.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
You are.
Good
Nice.
bogey. Thanks for being on the channel for us. Thank you to Hillcrest Country Club for having us out as well. Jennifer, any last closing thoughts?
No, I had a great time. Dylan's a great host. It's so fun to be a part of something unusual in my day and not the normal meetings and work and handbooks and contracts. So I appreciate the opportunity, and it was fun to converse back and forth, and I learned about you and your business too. So that was great.
Awesome, I appreciate you. Until next time.